what do you think the addressable market for Nostr is? Because we've talked about Twitter, I think, is the easiest thing for people to grasp, and they say, it's a Twitter competitor. It's not really, but that's the easiest comparable. Then we've talked about medical messages and medical information. We've talked about Substack. I know Jack Dorsey has a bounty out for GitHub, a GitHub replacement, right? Like there's a lot of stuff that can now be bundled into Nostr. How do you think about what that addressable market looks like? Like what could the GDP of Nostr be over time?
So the funny thing is, Nostr is a protocol that was idealized with the Twitter data structure in mind. So you have, these messages, you have the tags, you have, replies, both like that's all part of the core of Nostr is there. And what we are doing is essentially porting another data structure into that mindset and kind of shipping through Nostr, which is just bizarre because it's not the way you build systems, right? But because the network effects are so strong, that becomes a very exciting thing to do just because you're going to have free users on day one. Um, with that in mind, what's the total amount of people that can come into? Well, 8 billion people, whatever we have in the planet at the time, because there are ways to design applications that I can imagine would work for, for kids, for instance. There are ways to design applications that will work for companies and to replace, say, what Slack is today for them. There are ways to design this using the same protocol without changing much, frankly, ways to replace email itself. So if you, like going back to the original analogy, Nostr is just an information exchange protocol. If you can make a better email, it will be on Nostr right now. That is our only hope to get rid of these, super old formats that we have to deal with still. But Nostr is today, to your point in the Bitcoin community and how others think about it, Nostr today is the Discord for the Bitcoin community. Like what other communities use Discord for, and they have the silly metrics about how many users are on their Discord channel. That's the same thing. That's like Bitcoiners just recreated everything from scratch to have our own Discord and have our community right now, at least, engaged together in the same platform. And that's what's driving, frankly, most of this early development of the platform. Let's hope these other apps can come in and replace everything. I can see WhatsApp coming in. I can see Telegram. Amethyst is already half of Telegram right there. So it doesn't take much to fully replace the feature set on each one of these applications into a Nostr-like system, while piggybacking on the entire network effect of the platform. And frankly, the fact that if you are a developer out there, you don't need to build servers. You just need to build, your little client app, and you're going to be happy about it. It's going to work because it's quite stable right now. And, it's all about how many of those user-facing features you can provide and how well the users see them.